Gentlemen, let me start by sharing something that many men never truly grasp. There isn't just one way to touch a woman. Certain areas of her body can unlock deep emotional reactions, often long before any physical response appears. And the truth is, most men only know a few of these spots, sometimes just one or two. I've spent over 20 years as a relationship psychologist, working with couples at every stage of life. Today, I want to give you what I wish I could have explained to every man who ever sat across from me in my office. No unnecessary theory, no empty promises, just insights drawn from psychology, neuroscience, and real-life experience. Before we go further, let me ask you a simple question. Do you really know where and how a woman wants to be touched? I'm not talking about the obvious spots that most men think of. I'm talking about the areas that touch her emotionally, the gestures that make her feel understood even before her body reacts. Many men tell me, I know my partner very well. Yet when I ask them this question, silence usually follows. Why? Because no one ever explained this properly. There is no instruction manual. And women, even when they feel these needs deeply, don't always express them with words. Instead, they communicate through posture, eye contact, and subtle gestures that many men completely miss. Today, I'm going to focus on 7 key zones. But here's something important. These aren't just body parts, they are emotional gateways. If you learn how to approach them, your partner's response will change profoundly. Your hands will stop being just hands. They'll become a language of connection. After more than 2 decades working with couples, one truth keeps coming up. Most men rely on instinct. They think that touching the right place automatically creates pleasure. But for women, pleasure doesn't start mechanically. It begins with emotional safety. Many men think they're doing the right thing. But from a woman's perspective, the touch can often feel one-sided. You may have asked yourself, why doesn't she respond the way she used to? Why does her reaction feel different over time? The answer is simpler than you think. What men take for granted rarely creates emotional impact for women. Women don't respond to touch alone. They respond to intention, awareness, and presence. When a woman senses that you genuinely care with your entire being, her body follows. But here's the challenge. Women rarely spell out exactly what they need. They show it. One former patient told me something I'll never forget. Don't touch me just to touch me. Let me feel that you're really present first. That sentence captures the essence of what many women feel. This isn't about physical contact alone. It's about opening a psychological door first. Zone 1. The hands. Most men underestimate this. A woman's hands are deeply tied to her emotional world. Holding them slowly and gently touches far more than skin. A soft stroke along her fingers, or calm, warm pressure in her palm can create a profound sense of understanding. In my experience, couples who keep holding hands, even after decades together, maintain a stronger emotional bond. This isn't coincidence. Hand contact releases oxytocin, the hormone of trust and connection. Many women have told me that ignoring the hands can completely break a moment. Clean, warm hands, ready to hold, make a significant difference. Zone 2. The nape of the neck. The area at the hairline often holds tension unconsciously. Touching it slowly, gently, without expectation, helps her body relax. This isn't about stimulation. It's about soothing and trust. I remember a man in his late 50s who felt invisible in his marriage. One evening, without any agenda, he placed his hand gently on his wife's neck. She stopped, exhaled, and turned toward him. That simple gesture reopened something they had lost. Zone 3. The lower back, between the waist and hips. This area conveys stability. Placing your hands here gently, without restraining her, communicates, I'm here, you're safe, and you're free. This works in everyday moments, in the kitchen, in the morning, in silence. No words are needed. Zone 4. Behind the ear, beneath the jawline. Highly sensitive and only approachable when trust exists. Too much pressure closes it. Warmth and lightness open it. One woman told me this touch didn't make her feel desired, it made her feel valued. And for many women, that comes first. Zone 5, between the shoulder blades. This area is often overlooked. Psychologically, it represents protection. When you rest your hand here gently, you offer reassurance. Her nervous system slows, her mind softens. This touch isn't sexual, and that's exactly why it's so powerful. Zone 6, inner thighs near the knees. Let me be clear, this isn't about intimate areas. It's a transitional zone. Close, but respectful. Suggestive, but safe. Approached slowly, it says, "I'm near, and I respect your pace." Many men skip this, losing emotional trust. Zone 7, the lower abdomen around the navel. Often surprising, this area bridges instinct and emotion. Approach it with absolute sincerity. Place your hand slowly and warmly, as if handling something precious. When a woman allows this, she's offering more than her body. She's offering her inner world. Why do these zones work? Women don't respond to touch mechanically. They process it emotionally and neurologically. Studies show female skin receptors are more sensitive, and these areas trigger oxytocin, the hormone of trust, bonding, and emotional openness. These are not erotic zones, they are emotional sensors. They signal, this person is safe. Practical guidance. Slow down, observe her reactions, and use these touches in everyday moments. Be consistent, be present. One man told me recently, "I don't know what changed, but she felt closer." That's the point. Women may not articulate it, they just feel it. These 7 zones aren't buttons, they're doors. Each time you touch them with sincerity, you say, "I see you, I respect you, you matter." And that's what women truly want, not performance, not pressure, connection. It's never too late to begin again. Sometimes, one conscious touch can open an entirely new chapter.